All right, so we are here in the lobby at the Hammer Theater. This is our third annual Black Legend Awards ceremony. And you, sir, are Dr. Battle.
Yes.
And my name is African Jamal Davis. Nice to meet you.
Okay, pleasure to meet you.
Yes, and so are you one of the recipients for this award?
Yes.
Okay, well good, congratulations. We'll talk a little bit about your life.
Talk something about my life?
Yeah, you've been a doctor, you're in medicine. What is your area of expertise?
I'm a director of health education, and I've been in that position at San Jose State University since 1974.
Okay.
I was director of that program and doing in addition to doing that, that's on campus, but primarily life was simply to make sure I make a contribution to the world, not just get something from the world.
Right.
Primarily, I think in those times, my concern was with life overall, was simply saying, as you come into the world, you're supposed to get some of the things you can as best you can. Mm-hmm. But we should simply put back into the world tremendously more than we've ever gotten from it.
Right.
Therefore, you're helping to build the world rather than simply get something from the world. That's my overall philosophy, and that's kind of what I've been involved in ever since I was probably about 15 years old.
Wow. And what in particular and significant contribution have you made to the world from your point of view?
I think my significant contribution to the world, and to African Americans primarily, I've been in tune with the gaps that African Americans face. And that I'm going to give you three main things I think I've done to help contribute to particularly African Americans. Number one is to tutor them so they can get up the hill as far as they can. Mm-hmm. Number one, my life has very been is that somehow, how can we get people who are lost, they can find themselves at somewhat, so they can help find other people in the process, because that's what we owe other people at some point. Mm-hmm. I think my other thing in terms of contribution is that for education, overall education has been, how can we either keep providing voluntarily to help get health care for black babies. I've done that for some 30 years, never been paid for, but that's my primary role. How do we get black babies to be saved and get money to get them to get health care? That's my overall concern. My overall concern, I think, in contributing, that's number three right there, but I'd say overall it simply says, how can we find people who might find themselves lost, if we can help them to be able to simply know how to get up the hill, because going up the hill, and my last point, I think what I've contributed to the world is this. Instruct people, inform people, advise people to face the truth. Because many times as I look, society, many of us do not face the truth at all. We tend to pretend what's out there, but we have to face the truth, we're better off.
Mm-hmm. What are some of the barriers have you had to deal with in terms of being where you are today and getting to where you are today?
I think there's objection to me. I've always kind of spoke truth for people. And many times, white America has not welcomed me to be president, because my primary concern is that where you are as a white person, as where you are, we have to get African Americans to rise as much as you've risen in the world at some point. That's been my number one.
Yes.
So many people don't like to hear me say that. I still say it even though I can see well today. How do I look at African Americans to be saying, all our white folks we see, help them to advance themselves, same as whites are, number one. I think number two is that somehow we need to look at how other people can contribute something to what we need to object for our elders. That's number two. We need to learn about my elders as far as what can we do to continue what our elders have learned before we came through here.
Right.
How do we get to learn from our elders? When I grew up as a person, young kid, we used to respect our elderlies. We don't do that anymore as we used to. But I simply says number two is to how to respect our elders, because our elders have taught us well. And maybe the third thing in terms of things that prevented me from moving ahead was we miss allowing our elders to continue moving ahead. So we have to have our other people, my preachers about our elders. That's an obstacle.
Yeah. Have you created any programs as a mentor to move people forward in your vision, your thoughts, your thinking?
If I look in terms of have I started a program for people, number one is students going to college, particularly San Jose State University. I used to actually tutor people, number one. Mm-hmm. And I still do that, tutoring people as a process. Number two, in terms of the program, I'd say for the same one that I've got for this Black Babies, I have some other youngster people who actually volunteer to do some things that needs to be supportive of that also. And we finally now have this county have a Black Root Health Center that I've helped do that for the past many years down the line. I'll say that's number two. And maybe the third thing, if I've done anything to programs, it would be is that somehow that I have got young people to very well be able to simply learn to save money and advance money so they can advance themselves. Those are about the three. The three primaries I think that I'm addicted to.
Okay. Well, we certainly want to congratulate you for all that you've done and being a mentor and someone who has set an example for getting it done. Dr. Battles, congratulations for being a legend. You are a legend, and we appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You take care.